What's up, YouTube? I'm Cory, and welcome to my channel, Let's Talk with Cory. But before I get into today's reaction video, wherever you are in the world today, I mean wherever you are in the world today, I really do hope you're having a great day. Let me give a special shout out to my subscribers. If this is your first time tuning in, thanks for stopping by. If you've been with me since day one, thanks for your support. I really appreciate it. So guys, I'm not sure if many of you are familiar with what just came out in the news recently with Danny Masterson. Well, you say, Cory, who is Danny Masterson? Well, Danny Masterson is one of the co-stars from That 70s Show. Remember, it ran for like 8 seasons from August of 1998 through, I want to say, May of 2006 on Fox. It was a really popular show about 6 teens living together in a fictitious city in Wisconsin. Well, Danny Masterson just got sentenced to 30 years to life in prison behind the 4-letter word begins with an R. Okay? And I'm going to read an article, so I want you guys to bear with me about his sentencing. Okay? Well, I'm going to go back, kind of take a step back in the past when he was first charged. I'll read that article first, then I'll read the article about him being sentenced. Okay? All right, bear with me. All right, Danny Masterson, That 70s Show star, charged with the 4-letter word of 3 women. Actor Danny Masterson, best known for his role on the hit series That 70s Show, has been charged with that 4-letter word of 3 women in the early 2000s. He, Mr. Madison, was charged with the 4-letter word of the women who were all in their 20s between 2001 and 2003. Now, imagine now, it's been 17 years since the last show aired on That 70s Show. So this guy he's 47 now. But back during this time, it says Mr. Masterson, 44 at the time, denies the charges and has argued that his membership of the Church of Scientology was leading to his persecution. If convicted, he could face up to 45 years in prison. But we know it's 30 years. It says prosecutors did not file charges in 2 other cases due to insufficient evidence and the statute of limitations had expired. It says that Mr. Masterson's lawyer, Tom Mesereau, said his client is innocent. Obviously, Mr. Masterson and his wife are completely shocked, considering that these nearly 20-year-old allegations are suddenly resulting in charges being filed. But they and their family are comforted knowing that ultimately the truth would come out. And this was their attorney had said. Mr. Masterson said, "I've never been charged with a crime, let alone convicted of one. In this country, you're presumed innocent until proven guilty," he said at the time. However, in the current climate, it seems as if you are presumed guilty the moment you are accused. Mr. Masterson had been married to the actor and model Bijou Phillips since 2011. Last year, 4 women filed a lawsuit against Mr. Masterson and the Church of Scientology, stating that they were stalked, harassed, and intimidated after reporting the alleged abuse. That 70s Show, which also starred Aston Kusher and Mila Kunis, ran from 1998, as I said, to 2006. So just bear with me, guys. I'm going to go into the more current, recent sentence. I'm back. All right, it says here, just a day or 2 ago, Danny Masterson sentenced to 30 years to life for 2 4-letter words with the S, okay? The U.S. actor Danny Masterson has been sentenced to serve 30 years to life in prison for the 4-letter word ING of 2 women. Masterson starred in That 70s Show, a TV series that was airing at the time of his crimes in the early 2000s. Prosecutors argued Masterson, at now 47, has relied on his statute as a prominent Scientologist to avoid accountability. Judge Charlene Almeida allowed the victims of his crimes to read impact statements in court ahead of his sentencing. Prominent former Scientologist and actress Leah Remini attended Thursday hearing and comforted the women before and after they delivered their statements. One had said, I wish I had reported him earlier to the police. One of the women said, according to U.S. media, another woman told Masterson, I forgive you. Your sickness is no longer mine to bear, according to Reuters. Masterson remained silent throughout the hearing. As the judge read his sentence, the maximum penalty allowed, his wife, Bijou Phillips, was seen in court breaking down in tears. Masterson was found guilty in May at a retrial after the first jury was unable to reach a verdict in 2022. Following his convictions, Masterson was deemed a flight risk and was taken into prison custody. The actor was convicted after 3 women testified that he had sexually, to them at his Hollywood home from 2001 to 2003 during the height of his television fame. The jury heard testimony that he had given them drugs before he did that to them. Okay, guys? Now, I'm not going to go any further. Again, if you watched that 70s show, like I said, it's been 17 years since the last show aired. Again, it was a very popular show. And as I said before, Danny Masterson was one of the co-stars. Now, he had gotten support from Aston Kusher and Mila Kunis. And this is coming from CNN. They wrote letters of support for Danny sentencing. It says, let me get into it. While I'm aware that the judgment, and this is Aston Kusher, has been cast as guilty on 2 counts of the 4-letter word by force, and the victims have a great desire for justice, I hope that my testament to his character is taken into consideration in sentencing, Kusher wrote. I do not believe he is an ongoing harm to society. I wholeheartedly vouch for Danny Masterson's exceptional character and the tremendous positive influence he has had on me and the people around him. His dedication to leading a drug-free life and the genuine care he extends to others make him an outstanding role model and friend. And this is coming from Mila Kunis in this case. From the very beginning, I could sense his intimate goodness and genuine nature, she added of Masterson in her letter. His caring nature and ability to offer guidance has been instrumental in my growth, both personally and professionally. Now, this was CNN. Now, the 2 articles that I read were from the BBC.com. So, guys, if you're interested in reading more about his case and what had happened and what led up to that, you can go to, and I'll make sure I put those links in the description box. Hey, guys, I hope you learned a little something about Danny Masterson, and as I said before, the co-star of that 70s show. Whatever he did, well, obviously we know what he did, and now he's paying the piper for his actions years earlier. As always, guys, thanks for stopping by. I appreciate your support. Hit that subscribe button and leave a comment. What's your thoughts about this video? Any information? And until the next time, let's talk with Cory. Let's talk with Cory out.